Welcome back. It's time for us to get started on making these supercomputers. We need them for the nuclear power milestone. So let's get started on that. Off camera, I will tell you that between this episode and the previous one, I looked into what we needed for supercomputers, and what we were lacking in was the high-speed connectors and the AI limiters. So for the last hour, I had those being made here in the open space, and I just broke it all down before I started this episode, so we would have plenty of room, plenty of space to get things going. That being said, let's see. All of this stuff I think is actually behind me, except for the plastic. So, yeah, the plastic can go in there. And then the high-speed connectors and the AI limiters. Let's see here. The AI limiters are in this one. So let's just take it out to like right here and do that. The AI limiters are here. Okay. So we'll do that. Oh, wait a minute. I think I... Hello? Oh, are they already all in there? Oh, I've got them on me. That's right. Okay. Boom. There. I was going to say, I never saw any of these things come out. And the last part was the computers, right? We need computers. Yeah. Okay. Which I think I'm getting kind of low on the computers. Well, no, I'm not. I made some more earlier, but, I mean, we'll probably go through them in a jiffy. If you just give me a minute, we'll be out of Computrons before long. All right, there we go. Let's see. It's got power. Oh, no, it doesn't. It was a very deceiving power line. Okay, now it has power. So it's only going to make 1.8 computers a minute. But if I triple clock it, we'll get 4.6 supercomputers per minute. I need 50 of those. So if let's say it makes 5 per minute, that means it would take 10 minutes. It's not quite doing 5 per minute. So it's going to take it 11 minutes to get us all those supercomputers that we need. And then you have the million-dollar question of, you know, what am I going to run out of first here as far as making the supercomputers? The AI limiters, it only takes 2, so I can make 50 out of 100, which is what we need. I would need, it takes 3 of these, so I get 33 per 100, so it's going to be a stack and a half of that. It'll be 100 computers and 1,000 plastics. So yeah, it's a lot of resources being consumed. So while that's going on, let's work on some more MAM stuff. Where we've got it down to just the sulfur, the caterium, and the mycelia that's left. Unfortunately, I can actually do both of those. And see, this is cool. You could have unlocked the supercomputer earlier had we done the caterium tree, but I did not. All the things in this tree are actually things that I'm using right now to build other stuff, so... Excuse me. I think I'm going to wait on that. Mycelia is probably going to be the slightly easier one, I would imagine. I forget how to make this. Polymer resin is made... Yeah, it's from a refinery, right? So, just out of curiosity, let's go up here and look at a refinery. It's been a while since I've been up here. I was making more fuel. More packaged fuel. This is still just our copper plant. If I wanted to make more of the... if I wanted to make more of the alclad aluminum sheets, I would have to bring some aluminum ingots up here and throw it in this chest. But let's see, that's copper wire. This is copper. This is cable, and this is copper sheets that's eating aluminum or eating plastic to make circuit boards. And it was feeding straight out of this far left aluminum refiner up here, but now it's just coming out of this storage container because I had to break that off and turn it into this. There we go. It's actually lacking in fuel because it must have bled these 3 tanks here empty. Yeah, these tanks are still full. Alright, that's fine. So, I ran into the issue again where these were so damn full of plastic and rubber that I plopped down another awesome sink, and I'm just feeding plastic and rubber into it. I'm curious, just for fun, let's look this up real quick. So if we type in awesome sink value list, I'm curious what the points are for certain things. Here we go. So plastics, each plastic is 75. Rubber is 60. Okay. Okay, cool. So and they're flowing in pretty damn fast too, so that's good. Are these filling up or yeah, I think they're slowly filling up. Yeah. Actually need to let's see, I need to have this line of tanks and this line of tanks going in together for the moment. Just briefly. Let's see, I should be able... Maybe. This won't be too close. There we go. So now that'll definitely feed into here and get this going again. But what I needed was the one that gives me the, here we go. Yeah, this is the one that supplies the polymer resin. And it needs crude oil. Okay, now to get crude oil, how do I get crude oil? Refined into all kinds of oil-based resources like plastic. So, is that just what's coming out of the? Is that just what's coming out of the line back here? I'm guessing. Like that's what this is, right? That's what's feeding into all of these. It's just crude oil. Yeah. Okay, so I actually need, if I want the polymer resin, I need to choose this. There we go. So that's going to start pumping out the polymer resin now, I think. Yes. And it's also putting out... It's putting out this fuel, but it can't dump this fuel anywhere because these tanks are already full of heavy oil residue, which the game does not like combining oils. So I need to dump this line now. So that middle line is actually feeding my fuel line and all of this. And in here, my polymers are starting to mix with my plastic, which I don't want, but I can't break this. Can't break this line because it's so freaking close. How much plastic's in here still? A lot, of course. Here, let me just do this. Just there. Now it's broken. I can put this back in here. I can get all my stuff back, and I can have the plastic going back into this, which this is making the empty canisters. The empty canisters are being made here and then pushed into the packager, which is then using the empty canisters and the fuel to make packaged fuel. This acts like it's not getting any... Oh, I changed the recipe. Duh. This needs to be residual fuel. There we go. Okay. Perfect. So this is still working. That's pumping into there. And this is working. Okay, good. All right. Wunderbar, as they say. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to sort it. Okay. So that's going to make our polymer resin, and it's going to make it slowly, unfortunately. 75 a minute. not the fastest. I'm going to redo this. Obviously, I don't like the way it's kind of crooked like that. Okay, let's see. It's feeding out of this so slowly. This constructor is so slow at making these empty canisters. But, I mean, I really don't need that much of this fuel. Actually, I kind of do need I need a decent amount of it. This is overclocked. So what's this waiting on? What's the bottleneck here? Is it just the fuel? Or is it just this thing going as fast as it can? Yeah, it's just this thing going as fast as it can. Yeah, so there's no bottleneck really. I mean, this eventually might be a bottleneck. 48, 46, 48, 46, 44. Yeah, it's slowly going down. But that's definitely not the bottleneck that I should worry about. Put that in there. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take the polymer resin that we do have out of this and see if that's enough to do. Well, actually, I can do it right here. No sense in running all the way back over there for the MAM when I can just build it. Okay, so we were looking at mycelia, right? Yeah. Okay, so we needed fabric and this for it. All right, so I got to go back anyways to get the fabric because I don't have any fabric on me. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to eventually go back and get more mycelia, and the mycelia is not necessarily the closest thing in the world, but it, you know, I know where it is, and I've got the dune buggy. I can drive out there. It runs pretty quick, so it won't be the end of the world. All right. As you can see, also I'm gonna use this function. I went ahead and got items on top of the entrances to all the second layers of our containers. Ooh, this is dizzying. So all the second layers also have items on the crates to tell you what's in the crates. So that's good. Alright, the mycelia is here because it looks like poop. And I'm assuming I don't have one piece of fabric made. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess we're doing it by hand like always. Alright, here we go. Oh, and we also need biomass. Ugh. I swear, fabric is the most annoying thing in this game to work with. It really, really is. I'm not a fan. I'll be glad when I get the mycelia tree done and I don't have to worry about it anymore because it's so annoying. This should hopefully be the very last time that I have to craft any fabric in this game. Or at least I really hope it is, because it's boring as Christmas. I don't know why I said that. Christmas isn't boring. Christmas is... it's not boring. It's not exciting, but it's definitely not boring. It's Christmas. Halloween's better, if you ask me. Thanksgiving's also better than Christmas. I like them both better. I like Thanksgiving and Halloween better because it's just like a one-day thing, you know? That's it, you know? And it seems to me like Christmas is like a whole week-long thing, where it's just like the week before, and then the week after, and, you know, the day of, and then all the get-togethers and this and that and all the... Whereas Halloween and Thanksgiving, it's just that day, and it's done. I don't know, maybe I'm weird. So I guess we'll make 200 fabric, and then hopefully, good God, hopefully that'll be enough. If you can make biomass out of mycelia, why would I do that? I wish I could make mycelia out of something. That would be great. Also, there's a gnat flying around my face, and it's about to drive me nuts, ain't gonna lie. Heat sinks, I still haven't made any of those. I found a few of them, but I don't know what I need those for. We just unlocked them. haven't made a single color cartridge either, but I'm not crazy about getting all that pretty stuff made anyway, so that's not a big deal to me. Alright, finally. Jesus. Put the mycelia back in here. Boom. Put the biomass back over here. Boom. Alright, now, please let me use the MAM and get this stupid thing researched. Wait, what did that unlock? Fabric? I already had fabric unlocked. Okay, so now I need a gas Novelisk, and that'll have this one done. Gas Novelisk, huh? I need 10 Nobelisks, 100 mycelia, and 200 biofuel. I need black powder. Black powder requires coal and sulfur. I want to say... Yeah, I had. Here we go. Okay, can I make the Nobelisks? How many did it say? 10? Is it 10? I don't even remember. Brain doesn't work. Mycelia. Here we go. 10 out of 10. 100 mycelia. 200 biomass. So 100 and 200. It's just that easy. I'll make it look easy. There we go. Boom. Hell yeah. That just leaves sulfur and caterium. Oh my god. A nuke obelisk. A cluster Nobelisk. Explosive rebar. Turbo rifle ammo. Turbo rifle. So does it mean it like fires faster? What's this? Lightweight, compact, and volatile. These rounds provide extreme capacity and fire rates at the cost of accuracy. Okay, I see. And this. Actually, I kind of want to make the smokeless powder. I kind of want to get the smokeless powder and the circuit boards right now. But I don't know if I have... Is this smokeless powder or is this black powder? This is black powder. I don't actually know if I have any smokeless powder, and I don't remember how to make it, because I think it required a machine, didn't it? If I remember correctly. Smokeless powder. Oh, there it is. There's some. There's 60 smokeless powder right there. What did it take to make smokeless powder? Does anybody remember? It was a refinery, wasn't it? I'm 90% sure it was a refinery. Yeah, it was. Because it takes... Yeah, it takes that fuel. Oh my god. I swear, there's always something. Oh, and I've noticed that these have run out, so that's not good. Yeah, that's not great at all. Did we get the 50 that we needed from this or not? We still have 23 in there, and we do. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and put a stop to that then, because I may need the rest of those for something in the next, you know, in the remaining portion of this episode that I'm recording. So I would like to keep a few of them. Okay. So now. Let's see. Need to drop a bunch of stuff off. I need more smokeless powder. Of all things, fucking smokeless powder. Gonna be taking up my time up here at this. I don't even know why I have 2 of those here. Is this still going? Yes, the fuel is trickling in really slowly, though, isn't it? Oh, yeah, because the fuel's coming from this, and this is empty. Okay, that's why. And I had this making... this was making what now? I done forgot. This was making something. Because we switched it... Oh yeah, it was making the polymer resin up here. Yeah, because I thought I needed that. I thought I needed a bunch of it, and I don't anymore. All right, so we can switch this back to. I can switch this back to plastic. I just need to flush this line. No, I need to flush the whole line. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's good. Now I can reattach these pipes to this line, and I can turn. Yeah, that can stay on fuel. That's fine the way it was. Let's see here. This looks ugly. It all just looks ugly. This looks ugly because it's just flying out like that, but that's actually not a big deal. A resource well pressurizer. Yeah. I know about that. I just have no interest in it. Okay. Doesn't look like it's lining up, does it? Maybe it is. It's hard to tell. Okay, so that goes to there, that goes to there, and that will go into there, which will keep feeding these guys what they need, because this is purple, that's purple, yeah, that's all good, okay. These aren't anywhere near full enough to pump any sort of fuel out yet. I mean, they are putting out 25 per minute. So this number is going up a little bit, I'm assuming. I'm assuming. No. It's going out. I think it's going through so fast that I'm not even seeing the number change. I'm assuming this is going up, though. It's just shooting through the line immediately. Maybe. Conveyor belts are going into here. The aluminum's going into there. Got us a mess on our hands over here now. Look at all this crap going on. I don't even know what to think of it anymore. God. Ugh. Okay, store all. Give. Take all. Store all. Take all. That's good enough for now. Okay, so that's got this going back into here. So that's still making that. This is still consuming heavy oil residue. And it is filling up, just hilariously slowly, so I can redo this line then. Boom. Yep, okay. This is all good. This is all good. I just can't carry all the stuff I have because there's so much of it. There's just too much. There's too many things over here. There's way too many things going on. There. Just feed that into the damn... Feed it into the awesome sink. I don't care anymore. Alright, so... Does anyone even remember why we came up here? Oh yeah, it was to make, I came up here to make the smokeless powder. Good lord, that was forever ago. And the smokeless powder is made with the purple and that. So it'll work now, but I need... Okay, let me just go ahead and let's go ahead and just kill this right here. This operation can end. This operation is good for now. We're done. Fine with oh my god. I keep having to like fucking drop everything. There's too much plastic. It's just plastic for days up here. I've got it going straight into like a fire, like a furnace. I'm throwing it directly in the trash, and it's still being produced quicker than I can get rid of it. It's like that episode of SpongeBob when they start making the pretty patties, and they're just giving the money away in the end because they have so much money they just don't know what to do with it. All right, I'm gonna get rid of my entire fuel line of production up here just for the smokeless powder, but in my defense, I did get half a container's worth, so I'll take what I can, which isn't much. Alright. This game can be an organizational mess if you're not careful. Okay, so in this one, I'll put all that. In this one, I'll put all those. And of course, there's still extras, so I'll just put them in here, I guess, for now, whatever. Okay. Now we gotta go back. I will admit that I'm still quite grateful. Oh, can you actually dual wheel? Oh, look, you can do this while you're flying. Oh my god. That is awesome. I didn't even think about that. I just happened to hit H because I was curious what would happen, and what do you know? We can frickin' fly with our gun out. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah, we're on patrol up here. We're like Sky Patrol from what's that from? My Life as a Teenage Robot, I think. Sky Patrol. I got more fuel I need to get rid of real quick. Right here. Actually, you know what I should do is probably fill up the fuel tank back here in the Caterium station. Oh, God. Yeah, never mind. Is this guy still going? Does anybody see him anywhere? I see him, I think. Is that him right there? Is that him going up? That's a flag. That's a fucking light pole. Is he still going? Oh, there he is. Look at him go. He's living his best life up there. Keeping my Caterium going. Of course, I keep running out of coal, so the whole production line keeps stopping, but it's fine. I think I'm fairly certain that this container appears almost full of completely of ingots anyways. Yeah, it is. So I'm cool with letting this kind of sit right now and not do anything until I'm aware of what I need more of, because I really don't know what's going to be next on the aluminum docket. I'll go up here and I'm going to make a bunch of this smokeless powder once and for all, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Okay, so, yeah, black powder needs to be feeding into this thing. Got it. And to make black powder, is black powder something I can make here? No. Is black powder a weapon thing? It is. Okay, so that's just coal and sulfur. So I need a lot of coal and a lot of sulfur being put together to make a lot of black powder, so that I can bring a container of black powder up here and have it going into that to make smokeless powder. You really are just constantly, you know, robbing Peter to pay Paul in this game. That's the whole game in a nutshell. Is just take one thing from something else to make another thing, and it's an endless cycle. It's an infinite loop of playing that game. All right, well, let's see. I'm gonna have to get the sulfur truck running again at this pace, because I've only got this one thing of sulfur. I mean, it's not an issue because I've got the path saved. I just have to... Alright, so there's the sulfur, and I'm pretty sure this has a lot of coal in it because I've been filling it up off camera. And there's the coal. There's the black powder. There's your power line. There's 3 of those. What's in this? Oh yeah, these things. Borrow that. Alright, we'll let this go for a minute. It looks like it's making it hilariously fast, so that's good. Oh, I'm out of space. Okay. Surely I am carrying some junk that I can drop into the trash can. Actually, I'm not. Everything I got's kind of important, so let me just deposit some of it. Like, I really don't want to lose these computers, for example. So let's just go ahead and put those back in there. And the high-speed connectors can go in the high-speed connectors chest. Boom. I've got like a lot of just random junk on me. Okay, like this here, this is going to be the polymer resin chest, because of course it is. So we'll split it. Now I've got to do my thing here where I... Aha! Perfect. Here we go. That's the polymer resin chest. I've got a lot of extra cable. Let's see. That can go in there. The cable can go over here in the cable chest. Boom. Carrying around a lot of fabric on me. Wait, did I need the fabric, or am I done with the fabric? I don't even remember anymore. Can't keep up with it. Oh, wait. I didn't agree with this. I guess I thought that was a tower or something. Let's see, those go in there. See, normally I do this crap off camera because it's quite boring, so I'm gonna stop now. And what we're gonna do? Oh yeah, the supercomputers. We can probably go ahead and turn in on that. Since that's making that, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and turn in on the milestone we were doing. So I actually need to get some more cable back out because I need 1,000. So I need 1, 2. That's 1,000 there. I'll grab an extra roll for myself to keep. We need 2,000 limestone. That's 4 stacks. 1, 2, 3. It's yep. I have to keep some for myself. I guarantee you. I guarantee you the limestone mine right there. Both of those boxes are probably full to the brim with 500s, and I just haven't been over there to empty them. I need 4 stacks of these. Check. And we have the 50 supercomputers on us already. No, we don't. They're on the ground over here. That would have been quite the thing to miss. Okay. Alright, nuclear power. Here we come. Not that power has been an issue, but... Here we go.
Milestone reached. Uranium scanning unlocked. With the provided buildings and parts, you can now set up nuclear power generation, which balances an increase of fuel production complexity with improved power output. A new project part enables progress to the next phase. Note, this method of power generation creates nuclear waste.
Yeah. See, the thing is, though, I'm not really over my power at the moment. And that's not to say that nuclear power wouldn't be super awesome to have. Consumes nuclear fuel rods and water to produce electricity for the power grid. It has 2,500. Holy crap. One nuclear power plant puts out 2,500 power. I think that's more than all the fucking fuel generators and coal generators I have combined. Wow. That is crazy. That is absurd. And drone parts, too. I don't think I need drones yet, but we'll see. I'll keep them in mind. Okay, well, that is coolio. Next milestone. Leading edge production. Turbo motors, Mark III miners, and thermal propulsion rockets. I can actually do... No, I can't do this one. I need more supercomputers and fused modular frames, and I don't even know how to make fused... Oh, we just unlocked it. Okay, cool. Fused modular frames, huh? I'm guessing that's going to be a manufacturer thing. Well, no, there's heavy modular frames. Here's a uranium fuel rod. So what does this take? It takes 50 encased uranium cells, 3 encased industrial beams, and 5 electromagnetic control rods. Holy shit. That sounds like way more work. Like way more work than what I'm willing to put into it right now, given my current, look at this. My current power level's fine. we're not even, we're like only using 66% of it, or 70% of it. And I have like 10 backup generators charged up completely. So I'm not sure it's even worth it. Alright. Here's the electromagnetic control rods. It takes that. Okay, so I know what it takes at least if I want to make some. Alright. So the... How do you make that stinking... Let's see, come on. It's a blender. Oh, it takes frames, a type of fuel, and an aluminum casing. Oh my god. That sounds like it's going to be a huge pain in the butt. Blenders are annoying to make already, as it is. Because it takes these things. So you pop down a blender right here. It's obviously not going to be here. A cooling system. Oof. Oof. Good lord, look at all the stuff. Fused modular frame. I can have the heavy modular frames going into this. So I need to be making a lot of modular frames. I need to be making a lot of the aluminum casings. And I need to be making nitrogen gas. Oh, okay. I have to go find nitrogen to get the fuel to do that. That is concerning. But this should be able to make... I don't know why that started up production, but it did. What do I need to make the plates again? Does anyone remember? Is it an assembler that makes the... No. No. What makes the aluminum cases? It's, is it a constructor, maybe? It is. Okay, and it's just ingots. That's fucking perfect, because I can go ahead and get those going right freaking now. I hate that that's not... I guess it is lined up, actually. Alright, so let me go ahead and do one of these jobbies. Do that. Get that in there. Choose the aluminum cases. Do that, because we're going to need a lot of them. Okay. So that's pumping out aluminum cases really fast. As long as this is getting the... as long as this is getting aluminum scrap, which it should be, so long as this is working, but it's not because this is out of coal. So coal is going to be the thing that keeps that from going all night long. Good lord, it's been almost 40 minutes. I get carried away. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching.